Canada, Ontario, along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. Back in the early 1900s, this was a model franchise with 11 Stanley Cups. They took to history with the name, hoping that will parlay some of that success here today.
A lot harder to win today than it was then, and the Senators have found that out as they try to build a competitive team again.
Centers are lined up, official ready to drop the puck. The Senators take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Stays with it. Feeds the puck up to Carlson. Moves it over to Marchessault. Moves right to the middle, and that's broken up.
Yeah, puck doesn't get to the net. Good positioning by the defender.
Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Here's an odd man rush. The Golden Knights have it behind the net. Picked up along the boards by Marchessault. Oh, he caught him in the open ice. Moves it quickly over to Stepan. Nice pass. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post. Oh, what a stop with the blocker by Leonard. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot.
You put this kind of pressure on, eventually they can't chase you anymore. Now he's got room to carry the puck.
Great defensive stick work on the play. Ottawa's gained possession along the boards. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Takes the feed. Right in front. Nice save from point-blank range.
Sharp reaction save.
Pinned up along the boards. Receives the pass. Sends it in on the attack. Taken along the wall by Tierney. Levels him with the hit. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Oh, he'll feel that one. Moves it over to Marchessault. Play whistle dead because of an offside. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. The Senators win possession here in the open ice. And it's a quick pass to Tierney. And he takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. The Senators win the faceoff. Big save. Ottawa's got a hold of it against the wall. The Golden Knights look to start the transition game. The Senators have it in the offensive end. Oh, what a slick stop by Leonard. Oh, and another big stop. Nice zone entry from the right side. Sends it over. Great save by the goaltender. Just real smart positioning on that one.
Yeah, he got out tight to him, James. There's nowhere for that puck to go. Leonard's on top of this. That's an enormous stop on a scoring chance.
Carrier's won the draw. A chance in front. He scores. They're on the board early in this one.
Yeah, looks like one team came ready to play. The other one's still feeling their way in. Well, they'll feel their way now. They're down one. Wow, that's quick. Off the draw, snapped right back cleanly. The one-timer beats the goalie, who really doesn't have time to move at all. He's squared up to the face-off. This puck is right on the tape and in the net before he can move.
The Golden Knights certainly don't look like the road team tonight.
Well, they look comfortable no matter where they're playing. I mean, they're on the road, sure, but they came out and were really aggressive off the opening draw.
Dumps it into the ozone. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Vegas has it in the offensive end. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Murray's been doing this all year. The team wins because he stops the puck at a high level.
Coughs it up at center. Gets the puck in deep. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. That pass doesn't go. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Here's the pass. Couldn't connect on that pass. The Senators are on the attack. They've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1. Denies him with the blocker. What a stop by Leonard. The Golden Knights play it along the boards. Lays into the body. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Takes the puck at the point. Pokes it away in his own end. Scooped up along the wall by Brown. Quick feed to Smith. Takes the feed. And he sends it across to Tuck. Now a quick pass to Smith. And he's going after him here.
Glass isn't too interested in this challenge. He just turns away. They're going to have to look at him immediately. He's just slowly working his way to the bench, James.
Off his stick. Way too much congestion blocks that. Quick pass to Galchenyuk. And puts it wide of the cage.
Man, it tells you how close it can be. If that's 2 inches to the other side, it's off the post and in.
Oh, he got paddled by Murray.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
Uses the force on that hit. Vegas has it in their own zone. And he handles a cross-ice pass. Here they are on the attack. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Here's a short pass to Stone. Gets a paddle on it to make the save. The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. Ottawa's on the attack. Sends a pass over. Made the stop on that play. Here's a shot. Denies him again. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. And he slides it quickly to Stone. Ottawa's ready to go on the attack. Moves the puck. Oh, and it goes just wide.
Just wide, way wide, it doesn't matter. It's not on the net. He's got to get that at the goalie.
And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Grabbed along the boards by Theodore. And they fail to go tape to tape. Loose puck battle along the boards. The Golden Knights gain possession along the wall. Stevenson's picking up steam. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. The Senators have it now. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Picked up along the wall by Reeves. Ottawa's got the puck along the boards. Moves it to Tkachuk. Slides the puck over. Right in the slot. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Puck grabbed by Dahlstrom. Tries to feed it over to Riley. Oh, devastating hit.
I'm telling you, James, sometimes you think you've got more room, and you have none. He ran out of track right there.
The Golden Knights will play it against the wall. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. And he regains control of the puck. Stopped by the goaltender.
We often talk about a goalie's reflexes. You've got to have quick hands to make a glove stop like that. That one stung, and he's slow to get himself back together here, James. I want to look at that again. Smith's not going to be able to go here. He's headed down the tunnel with a little bit of hitch in his giddy-up. That's some kind of leg injury.
We'll try to get you an update as soon as possible on his status for the rest of the game. Oh, a clutch save! Vegas takes possession along the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Gets it over to Dahlstrom. They've got numbers. Yurko's got it against the boards. Scores! That's 2 unanswered now.
They stayed right on it. Once they got that first one, they just pushed the pace of this. Now they get another. This drives coaches crazy. Everybody's staring at the player behind the net. He's only dangerous if you turn the net around. The dangerous guy's in front of the net. Oh yeah, he's the guy that scored.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Golden Knights now lead by 2. Norris has won the draw here in the neutral zone. And now he moves it quickly to Anisimov. Pass stolen in the open ice. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Here's a shot with the stop. Here's a chance in front. Big stop by the keeper.
Quick reflexes. You make one, you make 2 stops before the puck is cleared away.
Anisimov's got it along the wing. Vegas gains a hold of possession. Marchessault's got it in the offensive zone. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. And he slides it quickly to Galchenyuk. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Cuts into the paint. Quick stop by Leonard. Great defensive effort with the strip. Marchessault's got it in the offensive end. Just a simple save by Murray. Ottawa's had the scoring opportunities, but they still find themselves behind in the first. Nice job tying up his opponent. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Pushes it across to Dadonov. With possession along the wall. And that's broken up. And now he tries to get it across to Stepan. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Vegas is in the offensive zone. Well, that'll get a response.
Well, that's the end of his shift. Man, James, he took a huge hit. Slowly getting himself to the bench where he can get tended to by the trainer.
Stevenson's gaining momentum. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Tosses it to Dadonov. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Snapper from the slot. Turns it away.
But he came out and challenged him. Good save.
The Senators have it against the wall. Angles it over to Dadonov. Puck battle along the boards.
He's only one goal away from his next real achievement. You know he'd like to get it here.
And that's broken up. Carrier's got it in the defensive end. The Golden Knights will play the puck from the back of the net. Sends it in deep. The Senators scoop it up along the boards. Nice zone entry from the middle. Taken by Brown. Scores! Sens fans are all over that!
I don't think the goaltender gets a look at this at all, James. He just drops into the butterfly. He's hoping the thing hits him through that traffic.
The Senators still down by one, but lots of time to go here in this first.
Yeah, they made it a game again, and now they have to stay aggressive. Keep pushing for the equalizer. Still got lots of time left in this period.
Puck picked up by Shabbat. From the left side, takes it at center. Can't get it to go. Vegas tries to break out from their own end. Slides the puck to Marchessault. To his teammate. To the front. Denies him with the blocker. What a stop by Murray.
I like the goalie's positioning here. He was aggressive enough to make a save on a dangerous chance.
And as he opts to freeze the puck, we get a whistle.
Starting to look like a little bit of a fire drill in the zone, so this is a good play. Martinez is one of those players you have to know where they are all the time. He's among the league leaders in hits again.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Ottawa's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Nothing! And now it's grabbed by Carlson. Can't find his man. Galchenyuk's got it across the line. Here he is in close! Vegas looks to move the puck from their own end. Cuts to the front! Stopped by the goaltender.
The shooter's right in the guts of the ice, but the goalie squares up, spreads out, and makes the save.
And that pass goes awry. Here's a chance, a 2-on-1. Slides it over with pace to Reeves. Ottawa's gained possession along the boards. Rocked him in the open ice. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Gains the zone through center. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Stick save and a beaut by Murray.
Certain saves are more difficult than others. This one right from the slot is turned aside.
And now he moves it to Dahlstrom. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Carrier. Big play inside the defensive zone. Good hit to knock the puck loose. The Senators move it ahead. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. And he comes up empty.
Dead center, and he doesn't get a shot on net. Gotta be better than that.
I would think as a scorer, you salivate at those chances.
You wait for it, you finally get it, and you don't even get a shot. Very disappointing.
Sends the pass over. Puck scooped up by Tierney. Scrum along the boards. Nice poke check. Vegas skins a hold of the puck against the boards. And it's a quick pass to Nosek. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Here he is in front. Blocked in traffic. Moves it quickly over to Tkachuk. The Senators looking against the half wall. Here's a shot, and that carries off a stick. He got all of that one. Tkachuk's working it around in the corner. Vegas has possession of it now. Rocks him. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save by Murray. Dishes it to Anisimov. The Senators played along the boards. The Golden Knights have it from their own end. Carlson's got the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Throws it in. Vegas has it near the wall. Slides the puck across to Marchessault. They've got the defense outnumbered. Here's a chance right out in front, and they can't connect. Makes his presence known on the ice. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. And now he angles it across to Norris. Couldn't make that one happen. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And he denied that opportunity.
Leonard's save right there is an excellent one.
Now a quick pass to Carrier. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Stone. Jabs the puck away. Ottawa's looking to break out of their own end. Quick feed to Anisimov. Vegas takes possession of the puck. The Golden Knights take it across the blue line. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Smart defensive play there. On the attack along the boards. Here he is, wrists it on net, and he rings the post. Another stop by the goaltender.
That's why a goalie can never relax. He makes one stop, now he's got to be sharp to make another. Leonard's been taking dangerous chances and throwing them to the curb all night. Here's another one.
The Golden Knights have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Nosek's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Scores! Anything you can do, I can do better.
Wow, that didn't take very long, did it? They give up the one goal, and they go right back down the ice and score. That's really impressive work. Control of the faceoff by the offensive team allows them to snap it into position for the shot. The goalie's not set, and he gets beat on it.
Vegas has got to be feeling good on that bench right about now, Ray.
But their coaches are talking to them about staying aggressive. There's still so much time left, even with a 2-goal lead.
Passes it to Stevenson. Takes the pass.
Whoa.
Scores!
Again, these guys' arms are going to get tired. 2 goals in 10 seconds.
Conversely, deflating for the other team.
Man, that is a kick in the shins right there. They just couldn't stop the bleeding. Oh, Shooter puts his own rebound away. That's a nice play. But, man, the goalie burped this rebound out. Made it way too easy for him.
The Golden Knights are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. Stepan's won possession. Nice defensive robbery on that. Stevenson's going to play it against the half wall. Ottawa's got the puck in their own end. And he coughs it up with the pass. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Here's a shot, and he makes the save.
He's got a real knack around the net. When he gets a chance, he doesn't seem to need too many to know how to finish.
More than half the period has expired. The Golden Knights now lead by 3. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. He got all of that one.
Part of the package here is this is a power forward. He's got to get through the body. He did a really good job there closing the light.
From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Drills them. The Golden Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. Can't maintain possession after that hit. The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. Looking for space inside the D zone. From center, they get into the attacking area. Here he is from the slot. Oh, gets a paddle on it. What a stop by Leonard.
Hey, if you got another chance, let's see that again. I don't know if he thought he had more room than that, but he doesn't. That's a big hit right there on the body.
The Golden Knights have had multiple scoring opportunities here in this first and could easily have a much bigger lead. Tierney's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Oh, what a block! He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Big hit. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. The Golden Knights move to the offensive zone. Ottawa's got a hold of it against the wall. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Quick pass to Brown. The Senators play it along the wing. Gets in front of it. Directed over to Stone. The Golden Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Vegas takes possession along the wall. Works it across to Shabbat. And that one's broken up. Yurko's carrying it ahead. The Senators take possession in the defensive end. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Nice pass. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Puck grabbed by McNabb. Vegas with possession in their own zone. The Golden Knights are in transition. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. Handles the puck. Gains the zone from the right. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. Gains the zone through the middle. Takes the feed. And that's blocked away. Trying to get back on the attack now. A shot. Glove save, and he handles it with ease.
Tuck's run into the top 10 in scoring is because of his consistency this season. He doesn't take many nights off.
Vegas has outshot, outscored, and generally outplayed them here in this first period. The Golden Knights win it. Taken by Theodore. Scores! 3 is the magic number.
Man, that goalie is getting just torched down there. 3 in a row here. The defensive team can't get control of the puck off this faceoff. It ends up into the shooter's hands, and he beats the goaltender.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Golden Knights have added to their lead. They're now up by 4. The Senators win the faceoff. Ottawa's looking to break out. Moves the puck to Dadonov. Stepan's got it in the corner. And finally they respond with a goal.
They just haven't been able to get anything going, and the more they try to score, the more they give up more defensively. They've given up a boatload of goals. Man, it looks like a bus depot in front of the net. You know it's a tough one when you can't see the goalie. That means he can't see the puck.
Vegas has capitalized on their scoring opportunities and lead as a result here late in the first. The Senators win it. Puck picked up by Riley. Ottawa's got it along the wall. Here's a chance out front. It's in! He scores!
Again, these guys' arms are going to get tired. 2 goals in 10 seconds.
Buckle up, everybody. We're not done yet.
That's a great pass. Good hands that you elevate the puck over the defender's stick and the shooter catch and release, and it's in the net.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Ottawa's won it. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. Through center along the wing. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Tuck's rolling along on his point streak. You know he wants it to keep going.
Time of the goal.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Senators are trying to get back into this one as they still trail by 2 goals. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Receives the pass. And now it's over to Stepan. Strong defensive effort. Vegas tries to break out from their own end. Puck dumped in. The Senators gain possession along the wall. Anisimov's taking it from his own end. The Senators take it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Anisimov. Played big in the moment there. Picked up along the boards by Stepan. Slides the puck across to Dahlstrom. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Manages to hang on. Knocked away. And that puck leaves the zone. And now it's grabbed by Theodore. And they'll dump it in. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Sent in deep, and they'll go off for a change. Takes the feed. The Golden Knights will play it in their own end. Tries to get it over to Stone. Oh, smart heads up Reed. Moves it around along the half wall. The Senators have the puck now. Moves it to Tierney. Move to the middle. Rocks him on the play. The Golden Knights scoop it up along the boards. Can't hang on after that hit. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. The Senators go to work on offense. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. Hangs on to the puck. The Golden Knights move it in. And he slides it quickly to Theodore. Huge steal in his own end.
He's got to read the scene much better than that. You're already ahead in the game. Don't turn it over and give up scoring chances.
Vegas has it near the wall. And now he tries to get it across to Nosek. And loses possession after a solid hit. Good battle along the boards for the puck. The Golden Knights have it in the offensive zone. Excellent stick work on the play. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Murray. Ottawa's got it into the offensive zone. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Here he is, shot right in front. He was locked in there. Here he is in front with the backhand, and that's blocked. Turn that chance aside.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out.
Here's a chance. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. With authority. The Golden Knights look to start the transition game. Shot! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Quick feed to Galchenyuk. Across the line from center. Ottawa's on the attack. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh set of legs out on the ice. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. And now he moves it quickly to Dadonov. Looking to set up offensively. Pokes it away in his own end. A blast! And that banks off a stick. There's the horn concluding the opening frame, but not before many, many, many goals are scored.
Don't forget, fans, if you're here with somebody celebrating a birthday tonight, go to our guest services booth, and they'll see their name up on our big screen before the end of the game.
And while both teams get a refresher, we'll take one ourselves heading into the second period. All right, I think my partner in crime, Ray Ferraro, is rested and refreshed, along with the teams. We're ready to get things underway. Seems to be 80s night, all sorts of goals being scored here. What does period number 2 offer for us? Ray, what's your assessment of the game to this point?
Murray's really focused and tunneled in on the puck tonight. That first period was about as good as a goalie can play.
Right to the middle, and that's picked off in front. Slides the puck across to Stone. Here's an odd man rush. Puts it up front. Wrist shot from the slot. Makes it look easy with the glove.
Oh, he snaps the glove save off there. Excellent chance in the slot. Theodore's passing has always stood out among his great traits on the ice. He leads the league in assists. His teammates love to play with him.
The Golden Knights have put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead here early in the second. Vegas takes possession off the faceoff.
Whoa! Scores! You get one, you get hungry for a second one. Even if you're not a goal scorer, you get that early. Now you want to hunt for a second goal.
Makes it a double on the play.
The goalie's barely in position here. That puck is snapped back so quickly, he can't react to the shot.
The Golden Knights are really starting to turn this thing on in the second.
They seem a half a step quicker all over the ice. That adds up into a lead that they can extend.
The Senators take it along the wall. Ottawa's got the puck against the boards and makes the save. The Golden Knights have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside. He scores!
They had to get themselves an opportunity somehow, but down 3 is not it. They're down by a couple now, and they can down press to see if they can make it a strike closer.
The comeback is on.
Oh, the defensive player just can't lose this draw this cleanly. James, he loses it. It goes right to the shooter. It's in the net before anyone can move.
The Senators seem to have shaken off that funk here, Ray.
They had to get going a lot better than they had earlier in this contest, now down by 2.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Sends a pass over. Here he is in close. He scores!
Again, these guys' arms are going to get tired. 2 goals in 10 seconds.
Buckle up, everybody. We're not done yet.
When you get into this position, that puck's got to be off your stick in a hurry. You don't have much time to think about it.
The Senators seem to have new life here as they get back to center.
Pretty easy to tell from where I'm standing, James. The bench erupted when the goal went in the net. Now they're only down by 1.
Puck scooped up by Shabbat. Tosses it on to White. And now he moves it to Brown. And a poke check knocks the puck away. The Golden Knights take it across the line. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
There are times you try to do too much. He's got good hands, but maybe a more simple play's the right one there.
Ottawa's looking to break out of their own end. Gains the zone from the right side. The Senators have it from the corner. Locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. And now he angles it across to Nosek. Good defensive effort to poke it away. And that one's turned away. Battle along the boards. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Vegas will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Into the corner now. Taken along the wall by Stepan. Retreats with the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Stepan. Along the half wall with the puck. Pass back to the point. Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post.
Ottawa's got to be wondering what they can do to get back to even in this game. There's another one off the post.
Puck grabbed by Brown. Gives them nothing in front.
Yeah, it's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
The Setters will glide into the dot. Carlson's won a big draw in their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Stone. And he slides it quickly to Marchessault. The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. Here comes the pushback.
Stone's not interested in dropping the mitts and going at it.
Big save by the goaltender once again.
Oh, he reads the play really well to get out and aggressive to make that save.
Nice poke check. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
We used to call this the tic-tac kaboom. Nice move, but all of a sudden you don't have the puck.
Dismiss that chance. Big play inside the defensive zone. The Senators have it now. Quick feed to Tkachuk. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender.
Marchessault's still trying to shake off the effects of this hit. He really took a thump there.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that shot dies in traffic. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. The Senators take it from the side. Moves the puck. Oh, rocks him like a hurricane.
Look out. Get your head up, man.
Ottawa's gained possession along the boards. Good defensive stop with the poke check. The Senators pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Sends the pass over. Centering pass! Makes the save on the slapper! Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Norris wins it in the offensive zone. Backhander in front! Big save!
Sometimes you're in close, there's no room to put it anywhere. The goalie smothered it all.
Snaps it onto the net, glove save. He scores! Jumps on the rebound and buries it.
Followed through to the net, he picks up this rebound, makes no mistake. Once the goalie leaves the puck in front of the net, the goalie's at your mercy, and he does not miss.
The Golden Knights have gone up by 2 here in this second period.
Really like the way they've gone about their business. They haven't lost any of their aggressiveness. They've still stayed and tried to forecheck. I like it, and they've deserved this 2-goal lead.
Quick pass to Pietrangelo. He says, let's get physical on that play. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Vegas takes possession along the wall. Feeds the puck to Stone.
Noshik's back on the ice here. He's had a big night offensively. He's got a couple of points so far.
Keeps hold of the puck. Maintains possession. Scores!
Now you just stopped thinking about the first goal. Now you got another. That's 30 seconds apart.
That sure changes things here on the ice.
Yeah, the game has completely been turned upside down. He got clear in the low slot, found where the opening was, and takes that pass to one time it past the goalie.
Vegas has made this an all-out assault here tonight, and we're only at period number 2.
It's turned into a laugher here, James. They've been by far the better team, and they look like they're going to coast in.
The Golden Knights carry it along the wall. Can't connect. No one home on that play. Vegas has it in the offensive end. The Senators have it behind the net. Quick pass across to Brown. Ottawa's on the attack. Sends it to the opposite corner. Vegas has possession of it now. The Golden Knights work it through center. The Senators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Dadonov. Slides the puck over. Oh, what a stop by Leonard. Moves it to Dadonov. Great reflexes, another save.
Oh, he followed the puck really well there. A couple of good stops.
Takes the feed from the left side. Drives to the sweet spot. And that goes off a player in front. The Senators play it along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Dadonov. And he comes up with it. Taken by Dahlstrom. Feeds it to Nosek. Takes the pass. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Ottawa's in now. Jabs the puck away. Yurko's moving it ahead. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. The Senators have it against the wall. Quick feed to Dadonov. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. The Senators take possession here in the open ice. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Strong defensive effort. And they fail to go tape to tape. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. Great stick save by Murray.
Carlson's among the league leaders in plus-minus. I got to be honest with you, James. This was a list I didn't get on very often.
The centermen glide into position. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Quick pass to Galchenyuk. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Shot from the wall. Denies him with the save. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Vegas plays it along the wing.
Wow.
He scores! Lights the lamp with a one-timer.
I like the skill here, James, to make the pass and then to receive and shoot it all in one motion.
The Golden Knights offense on full display tonight. What impressed you the most?
Well, the varied way that they score. I mean, they have just dominated this game. I love the way that they've attacked the net.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Scrum ensues along the boards. And it's kicked away. Carrier's on the attack in the offensive zone. Goalie makes the save. And another stop.
Murray's played poorly. The forwards and defensemen have played poorly. You can wrap a bow around this one, James, and package it up. That's a bad night.
The Golden Knights scoop it up along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Carrier. And now it's to Yurko. That's a solid check on the play. Ottawa's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Nice pass. And makes the save. From right out of midair, he bats it down. The Golden Knights gain possession along the wall. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Takes a shot, makes the save.
Pretty good shot. The goalie's able to get the blocker up on it and put it outside.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Leonard's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James, he needed a cover there.
Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. And now it's grabbed by Tuck. Stays with it. Excellent stick work on the play. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Slides the puck down low. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off.
He turns that puck over, but I get it. He's trying to make something happen while his team is behind.
The Golden Knights are on the attack. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Picked up along the wall by Zaitsev. And he'll retreat inside his own end. Setting up behind his own net now. Slides it on over to Stepan. Moves it to Zaitsev. Here's a short pass to Dadonov. Ottawa's got the puck against the half wall. Vegas gains a hold of possession. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Pokes it away in his own end. Plays the puck up ahead. Up along the wing. gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And now it's over to Stone. Across the line and on the attack. The Senators gain possession in their own end. Moves the puck over to Galchenyuk. With possession along the wall. Vegas has it near the wall. Quick pass over to Dahlstrom. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Nice zone entry from the middle. Ottawa's got the puck along the boards. The Senators take possession in the defensive end. Vegas gains control of the puck. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Into the attacking area from the left side. Lets it go with the stop. Feeds it on over to Carlson. Moves it to Yurko. Here they are on the attack. And that one's broken up. Great block there. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Ottawa's got it behind the net. Handles the puck. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Ottawa's got it from behind the net. And he says no! Penalty coming up here as the play is stopped. The Golden Knights have been penalized, holding the call.
Once he puts up his little token argument here, he's going to circle around a bit and try and regroup here as he goes to the penalty box.
Were you a haggler?
Always. You never think it's the right call.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
I like this. They got together right before the face-off and discussed a couple of options. They haven't had a lot of opportunities tonight.
And they get the puck out of harm's way. Ottawa's gained possession along the boards. The Senators take it along the wing. Moves the puck along the half wall. Quick shot. Stones him in front. Save made by the goalie. Gets it out of his own end. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Well, this crowd is into it. I'll tell you what, this has been an ongoing story for a while now with the attendance.
It is, James. It doesn't just happen, though. The marketing people do their job. They get people interested in it. The guys on the ice do their job. Now people come and have fun, and you look around, and there's not a seat anywhere.
Comes up with the stop. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Comes up with the stop. Centered out in front, and they can't convert on the play. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Lets it go from the slot. Scores! Is that 50 now in the year?
Yeah, good math there, James. I thought when you got your shoes off to count that we were in trouble, but you got it right.
Always nitpicking my math. Not bad year, though.
Really good positioning here. The goal scorer gets inside the defenseman, takes the rebound, and throws it up in the top bin.
Ottawa's going to make a change in goal.
I'm not so sure the guy coming into the game is going to feel so excited. Their team has just been destroyed tonight.
Vegas has been on fire here tonight. We're only in the second period, Razor.
We start calling this point night. Everybody gets a point. You score, everybody's happy when it's like this.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. He got all of that hit. Slides it diagonally to Brown. Tries to get it out of the zone. Call that a win for the penalty killers on that one.
Yeah, he slams it off the glass. Now the power play's got to go back to get set up.
Puts it in deep. The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. Ottawa's moving it into the offensive end. Takes the feed. Oh, what a dangle! Vegas skins a hold of the puck against the boards. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. He scores!
That gives them some hope, maybe, kind of, sort of. They've really given up a ton of goals tonight. You make a mistake that big, there's only one place you're going to find the puck. Yeah, that's in your net. That's where the puck is.
Ottawa's got one here in the second. They need many more to follow, though.
Yeah, but they've got to start somewhere. I guess something positive, something to build on, but it's been a pretty rotten game for them so far.
Dodonov's got it along the wing. Can't connect. Tries to feed it over to Dahlstrom. Pass to Carrier. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Ottawa's got a hold of it against the wall. Receives the pass.
Dodonov's had a great game. He's already got 3 points and really been dynamic.
There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Ottawa's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. Puck is dropped and play resumes. And now he tries to get it across to Tierney. Nothing doing on that. Vegas gets a hold of it. The defenseman will go off as the puck is dumped in. Sends it quickly to Shabbat. Slides it across to Brown. Handles the puck from the left side. There's the whistle. Offside is the call, stopping the play.
Petrangelo's pretty clearly got a short fuse. He's among the league leaders in penalty minutes again.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game.
Ottawa's coaches are going to have to find a new way to get these players into the game here. They've been dominated through the first half.
Oh, just a textbook hit. Vegas takes possession along the wall. Loose puck battle along the boards. Good hit on the play. Into the middle of the neutral zone.
Carlson's contributed to this blowout with 1 goal already.
Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Wrists one, and a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. The Senators have it against the wall. Takes the feed. Good hit on the play. Vegas has it in their own zone. They go on the attack through center. Grabs the puck at center. Slides it to Holden. And now he moves it to Carlson. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. He gets a piece of it with a stick.
Had to be sharp. That's a grade A chance.
The Golden Knights scoop it up along the boards. Feeds the puck across to Galchenyuk. Sends a pass over. Nice poke check. The Golden Knights have it from their own end. Angles it over to Stone. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Oh, he almost put him through the boards. And now he angles it across to Dodanov. Ottawa's got it against the boards. Big play inside the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Dodanov. Blocked in front. And that one's blocked. Puck picked up by Carrier. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Fires it. The Senators have a hold of it in the defensive zone.
He's going to need some help here. He's pretty clearly struggling on the ice. Banged up in this shift somewhere. Just wants to get the puck out to center ice and get the heck off the ice.
Cutting to the front of the net. Made the stop on the play.
Oh, you're not going to get a better chance than that, but the goalkeeper does a great job.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. That's a solid hit. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Here he is on the backhand. And a strong effort on that play. The setters will glide into the dot. And with the two setters tangled up, the winger skates away with it. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Great read to break up the play.
Oh, they're starting to push to make up the deficit here.
Looks to make a play over to Stevenson. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. They've got numbers. The Senators look to start the transition game. And he easily stops that one. Slides the puck over to Tuck. Nosek's got it across the line. Jabs the puck away. Tierney's got it in the offensive zone. Pass right on the doorstep. Can't connect. Puck scooped up by Holden. Quick feed to McNabb. Vegas plays it along the boards. The Senators gain possession along the wall. Can't catch up to the pass. Vegas plays it along the wall. Fires it into the offensive zone. Referee Shilevek's hand is in the air. We've got a penalty coming up. And the officials stop the play. Let's see what the call is. The Golden Knights have been called for elbowing. They'll serve 2 in the box.
Looks like he's not going to make contact. Then he chicken wings him and he gets nailed for elbowing.
Another scoring opportunity looms here.
Sometimes it's just your night, and the way that they've performed on the power play, it kind of feels like they're going to get another one.
Back to the blue line. And he blocks a shot. Great defensive play. On the attack along the boards. Denies him. He got all of it. Pinned up along the boards. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Brown. And it's a quick pass to Zaitsev. Sends it across. Stick save by Leonard.
Smothered that in close chance.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Ottawa's won the draw and they'll go to work. Denies him in close. Scooped up along the wall by Tierney. Again the denial by the goaltender.
He's right on it. 2 consecutive saves. Tough ones at that. Leonard's probably had a few saves tonight. He's felt better about than that one, but he got just enough of it to keep it out of the net.
Ottawa's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they have been snake-bitten as they trail late in this second period. Puck grab by Theodore. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Laying the body. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Vegas looks to attack. From the slot, wrist shot. Made the save on the play. Ottawa's got the puck along the boards. It's a 2-on-1. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck undermanned. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Ottawa's got the puck. With some open space at center. And he gains the zone here. Move to the middle. Tees him up. Oh, how did he come up with that stop? And that's blocked. Puck slid down the ice. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick pass to Dadonov. Nice dish from the left wing. The Golden Knights will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And a nice job by the Killers on that one.
Yeah, now they can get it changed, get some fresh players on the ice.
The Senators move to the offensive zone. Here's a short pass. Scores! And the power play strikes again.
James, they've been working on this in practice for the last little while. It's come through big for them tonight. The goalie just can't keep up to this, James. The pass is in the wheelhouse, and he hammers it past the goalie into the net.
Ottawa's back to center ice. What's the message here? Because there's still a long way to go.
I don't think anybody looks too far ahead. You got one goal, try and get another, try and get yourself within shouting distance.
By number 7.
And as he stumbles, he coughs up the puck. Moves it on over to Dadonov. The Senators take it across the blue line.
Kachuk's eyes are looking for 3. He's got 2 in his back pocket. Dangerous player now.
Scores!
Man, this